such good noises, so I cannot resist, and it's a crucial part of this video, of course. And while I tap a little bit on my palm, I'm going to be explaining my journey for the past year with handball. And by the way, if you aren't familiar with the sport, we use a paste on our balls to get a better grip. And that is what you see on the ball right now. It's very prone to getting dirty and all that, but we do clean them once in a while. If you want to get satisfied, look up some handball cleaning videos on TikTok. But about a year ago, I started playing as an outside player, and I do discuss this in my last handball triggers video. And I express how I am very glad that I made that decision, I believe, because I was very happy at the time with it. And the reason for that was that I felt very trapped in my position as a goalkeeper with my last team, because the coaches were generally very bad at appreciating me as a goalkeeper and the job that I did for my team. I didn't feel looked after. I never had practices for my goalkeeper skills. I was only there as like a support to my team. Like I stood in the goal and watched for the whole entire practice. Of course I got shots at me, but nothing more than that. So when I switched teams or clubs, I also decided to switch positions finally to try something new, because I had a strong wish to be an outside player for a long time. But now that I tried that for a whole entire season, I conclude with the fact that I might just not be very fit to be an outside player. If I started way earlier, when I actually started despising my goalkeeper position, that would have been a better time, but I just think it was too late, basically. Too late. And I've just always felt confident as a goalkeeper. I feel like I can do something for the team. And it seems that people are satisfied with the performance that I give as well. So now that a new season has come, I've just started as a goalie again, and it's going so well. I feel like my performance, my skills have increased for the better in a very short amount of time. I've also started to get way more flexible in a short amount of time, so that's very positive. Yeah, that was basically it. I was close to quitting before I switched back again this season, so I'm very glad I made that decision and didn't quit the team, because it is a is it called? Gel for your hair. And I cannot bring that whole tub to practice, especially not when I have this full of a tub. Like, this weighs a lot, and I am not bringing this. And I just use an eco style gel. I actually used it today, so you see that it's shiny and well placed on my head. So that is what I use. Also, I'm trying to sit a little bit to the right, because people always assume that I'm bald whenever I have my hair up in videos, and it doesn't show. So I put my ponytail to the side. And also, in order to put your hair up, I have 2 hair brushes. I don't know why I brought both of them, maybe to hear a difference in sound, because they're the exact same, just in different colors, but these are my favorites. I really love them, and they look so cute. Brush, 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 brush. So that's the first, and then we have the beige, which is a little bit newer. So the bristles aren't as soft. Brush, 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 brush. Okay, and next for my bag, I like to keep a little lip balm, because whenever you work out, I feel like your lips can quickly get dry. So I just like to have this in there just in case, This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in vanilla, which I really like. I also have the sweet candy one, which I keep in my school bag currently. This is my water bottle, and I know it looks musty. Yeah, I also have paste on my hands when I touch this, of course. So it turns like this after a while, but that's okay. You just have to deal with it. Not the most aesthetic sport, but it's fun at least. And actually, this weekend I have a game that I'm excited to play. And I think that the team might be a little bit good. So we just have to push through and be difficult opponents, I guess. Also, another thing I love about getting back into goalkeeping is that I despise running. I hate the way it makes me feel. I mean, a lot of people do, but now that I have the chance to stand still and do like explosive exercises instead, I highly prefer that. And now, lastly, we have the shoes that I've been wearing up until now, and I will probably keep wearing these during the warm-ups and stuff when we run a lot, because the other shoes might be too harsh for that. But yeah, as I was talking about, the sole is enormous. Like, my heel probably goes there, and then this is the entire sole. So that's not very fit for goalkeeping. These are from Puma, and I'm honestly not very impressed with the quality, because on the other shoe that I have, this bit on the back is completely torn apart because people have stepped this called?